Jesus. Would you grab your neighbor and say, neighbor, I want to say something to you. Motion granted. Hey! 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 What's wrong with y'all? This is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Just be quiet a little while. Hey! This is just the beginning. Hey! Come on! Hey! Hey, 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 hey! Come on, praise. Come on, let's put up a praise in advance. Hey! That's what we came to do. We just don't bless it. He's up to something. He's moving behind the scenes. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Oh, bless it. Yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, pray. Hey, hey, hey. Somebody ought to take a lap that don't normally take a lap.
Before we had good old praise and worship, we had congregation songs, right? I know I'm 37, but I was around for some of them, where the saints of old had another form of doing praise and worship. One song would go, traveling shoes on, got on my traveling shoes. 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 Put your time in, payday is coming after a while. Put your time in, payday is coming after a while. Put your time in, payday is coming after a while. Put your time in, payday is coming after a while. What you do now, do it with the heaven in mind. What you do now, do it with the heaven in mind.
God's got it. We know that. We can establish that He's got it, everybody. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. It is a special night. It is a special report. We are live here on the official Tyesse Report. I have not shared this with anybody. So what are the numbers looking like? I don't have anything set up, y'all. I don't have anything set up. Here we go. Let's set this up. I left here earlier, y'all, and I hit it. I ain't gonna lie to you. So ain't nothing set up. All right. Thank y'all for being so patient as we set up everything here. You appreciate it. I need everybody that can to hit the like button. We got a lot to do, but I do not want to be up late like I did last night. My body is answering my age. It is. Okay. So I love, green is my favorite color. It's my favorite color. Yes. Okay, so let's go over here. I also want to thank everybody for the financial support earlier. All of my Alabaster Box members, all of my regular givers, thank you. It was appreciated. Okay, there we go. We're good to go. So everybody, if you can, thank you for the eagle, whatever that is, baby, the bird. Thank you for the bird. All right, thank y'all so much. All right, and I don't want people to think, well, because it ain't money coming to you, he don't be seeming so, excited about our stars and our little birds and stuff. I'm excited. Y'all notice that bitch, if it ain't no money involved, she don't be excited. I'm excited about your birds and your stars and stuff. I get excited. I do. Thank you. I love that. We got some things to go over tonight, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. There was something that was, which should have been really obvious because I was in the courtroom. So I don't know how I missed this, but I was in the courtroom. We got some also off docket items. Dr. Dotson, I'm so glad you're back in the chat. We got some off docket items towards the end of the show. We may have somebody popping in tonight. Hopefully they can chime in. We got somebody popping in on another matter. James Bell, thank you for $30 for a gift. Thank you, brother James Bell. All right. Well, let's get to this. We got one intro thing, y'all. Let's get to this. I'm gonna bring this down. And then we're going to get to this. How we got to, okay, we're at 300. If everybody, I ain't sent out one notification, but if all of y'all collectively can get to sharing to other people that you know. Okay, brother, hit the link. Let me put the link in the chat for you. My brother is here. Hold on one second. I'm glad he came before I got to getting on to all this rigmarole. Okay, there's a link in the chat right there, Daryl. And there's also, hold on. Okay, there's a link in the chat, brother. And also I sent a link. I also sent a link to your phone. So there's a link in the chat right there. Let's see if we can pin this link. The StreamYard link, you can see it there in the chat. Replace pin link. Okay, so we got a lot going on in Nighttime Squad. We got a lot going on, and we're up to this. We're used to this. We're used to busy Thursday nights. We are, okay? Wednesday nights. We're busy, and we're used to this. We can handle all of this coming in at one time. There's news, there's breaking news, there's late breaking news. We thank God for the waves. We thank God for the memes, right? So let me see if he's gonna be available. You say he's here. Okay. We're waiting for our brother to hit the link to come up. Let me try something else. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, is he still here? I saw he was here. Okay, hold on. Let me try something else. Okay. Got that. Okay, well, let me try one more thing, and then I got to move on with the show, and then he can come in. When he comes in, I'll see him. But I gotta let me try one more thing, and then I'm gonna move on with the show, and then he can just come in when he come in. All right. Okay. Okay. So let's get to this. Let's get to this, everybody. Where are we at? We're right over here. This is where we're at. So Leandria Johnson, y'all, it has been revealed that the event, the Leandria, so it appears that Leandria is going to be in Chicago. Is it Chicago? I think this is Chicago, Tyesse. Yes, over at McCormick Place. You're backstage. Hold on, let me make sure you ain't got a bad link. Okay, you may have a bad link, brother. Let me. You may have a link of another video. Let me try this one more time. Copy this link. Okay, copy. Okay, because I don't see you over here. Okay. Can I get one of my mods, one of my illustrious mods, to test the link? This link I'm going to put in here right here, because I think I may have given him an old link. Hopefully I did not. Okay, there's the link again in the chat. Okay, now let me remove this one. Okay. If you can y'all please hit the link and see if the link works. There's a new link in the chat. I may have sent him a bad link. Okay. Daryl, if you see the link, the blue link in the chat, hit that link right now and see if that link works. If you can hit that link and see if that link works, can I get one of my moms to test the link out as well? One of my mods, can you test the link out to see if the link works for me, please? Thank you. Okay, that's the new link in the chat. It says I'm backstage. Okay, hold on 1 second. I don't see you backstage, brother. It's not, there's nothing here. Why don't I see anybody? I'm lost. There's Bees. Okay. Okay, Bees, you hit that link that I just put in there?
Yeah.
Okay. So he says he's backstage. Okay, I don't know, sis. I don't know. Okay, thanks, sis. We know that link is working.
It works just fine tonight.
All right. Love you. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so the link that's right here in the chat, let me delete this other link. Okay, unpin. Disregard the link that I sent to your phone. Oh, child, this is one of them nights, y'all. It's one of them nights. It's one of them nights. I promise you. Here we go. Okay. Let me try this one more time. Okay. Whoo, child. Okay, so I don't know. I think he may be backstage. Okay, there goes something. Okay, there we go. All right. There you go, brother. If you can you bring the camera up? Like, can you? Yeah, there you go. How are you doing? How are you doing? I just got off the phone with Daryl, but just in general, the Tyesse Squad, I want to know how you're doing.
Well, first,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so the task squad might want to know how you're doing. Give us a check-in, how you're doing. This is, everybody knows this is Daryl, the other half of Two Chefs in a Pan. We lost our brother Sean a few months ago, and we are here to give an update today. And he wanted to come by and personally thank all of you. So
Hold on.
you have the floor, Daryl. Can you hear me, Darren?
Yeah, I can hear you. It got like it got a backdrop double tone on it.
Okay, well, go ahead and talk. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, first, I want to let the Thai Squad know that I am doing much better now, and I want to let the Thai Squad know that I appreciate everything that the Thai Squad has done for myself and my family during my time of bereavement.
Well, we appreciate you, brother. We thank you for coming by, and we're praying for you. We're going to continue to pray for you, continue to lift you up, and we will always support you and support Sean. He was a very special friend to me. I loved him, and I love you. And so we're going to continue to pray for you and continue to lift you up. And thank you for thinking of us to let us know how you were doing, and to shout out the Thai Squad. I appreciate it.
Shout out to the Thai Squad. I love you guys.
Love you too.
God bless you.
God bless you, brother. We're gonna still continue to, let's keep him lifted in prayer, y'all. It's not easy to be with somebody a very long time like that, and because I feel the grief on the phone. I feel the grief even, so that's not an easy thing to just get over overnight. It's gonna be a process. But can y'all please keep him lifted in prayer, because I'm an empath. I feel the energy. I feel it. That's a long time to be with somebody, and yeah. So we're gonna be checking on him. Some people, they check on you for a week or two after the no. They check on you a couple of days and then they disappear. Not the Thai Squad. We're gonna be with you the long haul. So thank y'all so much for coming together and helping financially. When I tell y'all we raised that money and got that money together in a matter of maybe, I would say, 10 minutes. Shout out to Tanisha LaFleur. Shout out to Brother Ben and all our Alabaster Box members. That's what community is. That's what love is, right? My mother used to say, love is what love does. Yeah. So shout out to that notion. Okay, let's get back on docket. We got Leandria Johnson. She says she will not be in Virginia in the 757. She has an event in Chicago on August 2nd at McCormick Place. It's a 3-day event, the Black Women's Expo, amen. And so she will be there on Sunday, Joy Reid Friday, and Sister Kiki Palmer on Saturday, August 1st. So that's what we're dealing with, Taswa. We're dealing with Leandria Johnson. I don't know how this was double booked. You got an event in Virginia, and you got an event in Chicago. A lot of people oftentimes say, it happens where unscrupulous promoters or managers, unscrupulous managers will take a higher paying gig and let the chips fall where they may for a gig that is a little bit lesser. But that opens up the artist for not only legal ramifications, but also reputational harm. I've seen that a lot, y'all, where they, they got it's a whole envelope. Now, I don't know whether Chicago was booked first, or I don't know how all this, worked together, but it appears that sis is double booked. That's all I know. All I know, I don't even know all the minutia. All I know is sis got 2 gigs. One of them she say she ain't going to now. Okay, that's what she said. So I don't know. It's in his hands now, y'all. It's in his hands. Hold on one second. Thank y'all for coming in. I didn't expect this many people. I was already on. I really was not expecting this many people, but I thank y'all for coming on. As we all know, CARN is in. Brother Brian CARN is in Atlanta tonight over at Bishop Hogan's church. I think Bible study is over. He was live earlier doing Bible study. Amen. Yes. All right. Okay. Hey, Jives. How you doing? How you doing, Demario? Okay, so let's get started here. And all the other bloggers that are watching right now, how y'all doing? Good to see you. Hey. Okay. And all the other slot bucket sector bloggers that may be tuning in tonight. Hello, good evening. How are you? I just feel just ugliness. I feel ugliness looking at me. I'm an empath. I feel that spirit. Everybody that's looking at me right now from that energy, they're all ugly. They all look funny faced. I feel it. Just ugly for no reason. Okay. Okay, so this was June. Okay, this was the June date, right? I was in the courtroom on April 30th when they was gonna jump me and whoop me. Oh, he won't let it go. Okay, girl, they was gonna whoop you. I mean, move on, Tyesse. No, they was gonna whoop me. They wanted to pop me over there in Jacksonville in Duval County. Okay, that's what happened. I'm not taking it back. And I'm gonna talk about it until when I feel like stop talking about it, I will. A little girl with a black and white dress on, with a poodle wig on, walked up on me like she was gonna sock me in my face. That's what happened. Full stop. So I was in the courtroom, y'all. I was in the courtroom over there in Duval County. And so I have to bring this. Let me turn this off. Okay. Because I have to I gotta come in a little closer. Okay, so okay, so that's the lawyer's address. That's not his personal address, y'all. Just so y'all know, because they love talking about somebody. When it comes to me, they love talking about doxing somebody. Okay, so that's the attorney's. I believe that's the attorney's actual. That's his suite number. That's his business address. Okay, that ain't his home address. These girls, they love talking about somebody doxing somebody. Okay, all right. Okay. That's his. You see, it says suite. Okay, that's a business address. Okay, so it is further ordered that the defendant may voluntarily surrender at the institution designated by the Bureau of Prisons. The defendant is ordered to report to the designated institution no earlier than June 15th. Remember, it was June 15th at first. Okay. It was June 15th, okay? And so at that time, everybody was saying June 15th because the way we look at this, okay, it's June 15th. But if you look at the wording on this, Tyesse Squad, with the information that has been sent to me tonight for clarification, because all of us, including myself, have been running around here using August 14th as an exact date, and it's not an exact date. So the clarification that was sent to me, I'm here to share it with you tonight so that we are all clear. Because we know the slot bucket sector, they don't care about clarification or anything like that. Okay, June 15th, it says no earlier than June 15th. Now let's come out of here. Now y'all remember Brian CARN's father, who is now transitioned, basically they put the information out and the judge accepted that the father was sick and he needed more time. And so then we moved from June 15th, amen, to August We went to August. Okay. Now, right here we got this case is before the court of the defendants unopposed. Okay, this case is before the court on the defendant's unopposed motion to extend voluntary self-surrender date. The government does not oppose the motion. Accordingly, it is now ordered. The motion is granted. Defendant's date to surrender for the for service of sentence at the institution designated by the Bureau of Prisons is extended and shall be no earlier than August 14, as notified by the U.S. Marshal, done and ordered in Jacksonville this 9th day of June. Okay, now let me go over here and get this information real quick, y'all. Hold on one second. Now let's get this. Let's pull this up. All right. Where's that email at? Oh, it's right here. Okay, here's the email. Okay. I should have this already open. Okay, I got it right here. Now I'm gonna bring this down. I'm gonna bring this down, and then I'm gonna read this at this time. All right. And then I'm gonna put my ticker back up. There we go. Okay. Okay, so Tyesse, the judge granted Brian CARN's unopposed motion to extend his voluntary self-surrender day. Okay. The order states that he must surrender no earlier than August 14th, as notified by the U.S. Marshal. Okay. Now, there has been no appeal. Y'all walk with me through this. There has been no appeal outside of his father's illness. There has been no other, family member illness or nothing else put forward. No appeal, no notice of appeal has been filed. And nothing else has appeared on the docket. I went right there to double check. Okay. So he will report to the Bureau of Prisons when instructed, with the earliest surrender date being August 14th. Now, the absence of a new docket activity generally suggests, y'all, that the existing order remains in effect, because we ain't seen nothing new, just as I said. Okay. Now, let's break this thing down. The phrase no earlier than August 14th is important, Ty Squad, because it sets the earliest permissible surrender date, not necessarily the exact date. So we've all been going around here saying August 14th. Some people knew this. Some people may know this. Some people may put this together. Okay, wonderful. And I was in the courtroom. I should have deduced or, did a recapitulation on the episcopacy. In the order, remember, the judge wrote, defendant's date to surrender is extended and shall be no earlier than August 14, 2026, as notified by the United States Marshal. What does that mean, Tyesse? He cannot surrender before August 14th. August 14th is the earliest possible date. Okay. The U.S. Marshal will notify him of the actual reporting date, help me Holy Ghost, and location. That date could be the 14th, the 15th, the 20th, even the 30th, or any other date after the 14th, depending on the Bureau of Prisons, help me Holy Ghost, designation and scheduling. The judge did not say you have to surrender on August 14th. Instead, the judge gave a floor, the earliest date, and left the exact reporting date to be communicated by the U.S. Marshal after the Bureau of Prisons completed the designation process. So everybody, now I'm so glad that I did not arrange nothing to go down there on the 14th, because I don't believe that they're going to schedule him for the 14th. My spirit tells me it's not happening. And I would have took my ass down there, got a hotel, got everything. He still may. You never know. See, the thing is, we won't know. The Bureau of Prisons is going to call him or call his attorney on camera. We won't know. The Bureau of Prisons is going to notify him or notify his attorney and let them know your bed is ready. Can y'all put that in the chat? The bed is ready. Now, we're all assuming, oh, they're going to do it exactly on the 14th. But what if they don't? But what I'm trying, bees, but what if they don't? People are expecting the 14th. Y'all put that in the chat. They're going to notify him that your bed is ready. They're going to say, Charles, your lunch is ready. Charles, your lunch is ready. That's what they're going to tell him, but they're going to tell him that when it's actually ready. They're not going to tell him that a moment too early or a moment too late. They're going to tell him, the boy to envy, Charles, your lunch is ready. I'm trying to break this thing, because see, I'm fighting principalities right now, ASAP. I'm trying to break this thing out. I'm trying to break this thing down. Brian said, and I repeat, he's going to never spend a day in jail. I saw a Slop Bucket blogger tonight live with a thumbnail talking about the boy mama and her vision. Is she something going on with her vision? Let me say this, y'all. There will be no more, in my opinion, it won't be no more stays. It won't be no more breaks. You're not going to be able to put no more parents up. No more parents. I broke my ankle. Am I teaching good tonight? Give me 1 minute, y'all. We got another special guest. It's one of the nights. We got another special guest. Give me 1 minute. All right. Hey, brother.
Hey, Ty. How are you? Hey,
I reached out to you. I saw that you were live. I know the event deadline date for your 55 birthday celebration and fundraiser. The deadline is Saturday, August 1st.
That's correct. That is correct.
And I saw that and I said, let me bring my brother on, because I know as you get closer to that deadline date, you know, you want to get those tickets sold. So can you let the Tyesse Squad know what's going on and what they need to do? And is there a link that you can give me? I can put it in the chat.
Absolutely. First of all, thank you, Ty, for this opportunity to greet the Tyesse Squad. And good evening, Tyesse Squad family. Dr. Tony McNeil here. I'm bringing you greetings from Fayetteville, Arkansas.
All right.
I've been here for the past 4.5 weeks teaching at the University of Arkansas in their master's degree program in Black sacred music. Ooh. They are the only institution in this country that has that kind of degree program. And so I'm an adjunct professor in the program. But anyway, getting ready to wrap up the 5-week intensive and on my way back to Atlanta on Saturday.
Okay.
Which is the deadline for Sacred Soul Saturday. Sacred Soul Saturday is a vision of mine that I came up with in honor of my 55th birthday. I'm turning 55 on August the 25th. That's my actual birthday. But the event is August the 22nd.
Got it.
Here in Atlanta, Georgia, at the West Venue. Sacred Soul Saturday is what I tell people, it's a collision between the sacred and the secular, the righteous and the ratchet, the church and the club. It's the best of both worlds. And it is a brunch event. So it's going to start at 11:30 in the morning and end at 4:30 that afternoon.
Good. Okay.
And it's with the ticket, You're going to get a full course brunch. You're going to have live entertainment. There's going to be a DJ and an open bar.
Okay.
Yes, all of that is included in the price of your ticket, and a portion of every ticket sold will go to benefit the T.S. Madison Starter House as well as NASM Incorporated. And Ty, I'm sure you're familiar with both organizations. They're doing
Yes.
incredible work
Yes.
in Atlanta, Georgia, in the LGBTQIA community. And
Mm-hmm.
so I want to bring more visibility and awareness to the work that they're doing as a part of this celebration.
Yeah.
And so it's open to the public, and everybody's invited to attend. T.S. Madison herself will be the guest celebrity MC, along with the fabulous and iconic Miss Sophia
Yes, indeed.
McIntosh, yeah, who is a beloved Atlanta celebrity and a member of the Miss Pat show. Many
Mm-hmm.
of you all know Miss Sophia and have seen her MC programs and pageants all over the country. So the two of them are going to be headlining, and also performing will be Lady Tiana Lemons and Kevin Lemons' Higher Calling.
Yeah. They're gonna
Our
sing.
calling will be, yes, the choir will be there to sing. And we also have a neo soul artist, Choreology, who is based in Atlanta. He's going to be performing, as well as a live DJ. Jonathan DJ Nutty Hunter is going to be there spinning the hits. And it's going to be a great time of live entertainment, good food, and great fellowship. And I hope all of you can come.
Well, I appreciate you, brother, for the work that you're doing. I'm gonna say this: those organizations like T.S. Madison, Starter House, and NASM, they are under full-fledged attack from this administration.
Yes,
They're getting zero right now.
absolutely,
Nothing.
Ty.
And so it is grassroots organizations and fundraisers and the philanthropic community that's gonna have to fill the gap until we get this man up out of office. And so thank you. I've done this. I've done this in LA for many,
Yes.
many years with Minority AIDS Project. And so I know how hard it is. And sometimes, you think everybody just gonna rush in and support. And sometimes it's a slow crawl to get those
Yeah.
tickets. So I know. And we appreciate you, brother. And I'm gonna make sure that the Thai Squad, for whatever reason, I don't know why. Every time I put the link in, it won't. It doesn't turn blue.
Really?
I'm doing the link, so it should work.
Okay.
But we're gonna work that. We'll get the link. Oh, we're gonna get the link together. Trust me. But thank you, brother.
I want to thank you. I do want to say, I do have a link on the ticket website for folks who just want to make a donation and make a contribution. If you can't come, you can't afford a ticket, or if you just want to gift a ticket to someone who can't afford to come, feel free to do that. But those of you that want to make a donation to help cover the cost of the expenses and to help go towards the donation that we're going to give to NASM and the TS Starter Madison House, you can do that as well on the ticket website.
I see it
is
right here.
Yeah, it's www.tinyurl.com/Dr. Tony Mac 55.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this right here. I'm gonna have all this organized, and by tomorrow we'll have all this out to everybody that needs to have it. So thank you, brother. That's a real good thing. The ability. Some people may just want to donate, and so that's always going to be a great way for people to participate, because everybody may be in Atlanta, but they'll say, well, I love Tyesse, I love Dr. Tony. Let me send $100 over there real quick. So
Come on. Yes, every little bit helps, y'all. If it's $3,
how are you enjoying Fayetteville?
Fayetteville, Arkansas is decent, Ty. It's it's a small town. The university is the main thing here, but we're also close to Bentonville, Arkansas, which is the international headquarters for Walmart.
It is, yes.
So everything is Walmart here.
Okay, got you.
But
so that's their main financial, like, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm about 3.5 hours from Little Rock,
Oh,
Arkansas.
well, I can't wait for you to come back home. I'll see you when you get back, brother. We have to do something when you get back.
Yes,
All right, love
absolutely.
you.
Thank you, Ty Squad. Love you too, Ty.
All right,
Thank you.
all right. So, Task Squad, we got to get on that. For those that cannot attend, we want to make sure that there's some sizable donations. Why is this thing? Oh, there we go. We'll make sure that everybody participates. If they ain't number $10 a piece, we want to try to do $2,000. I know we can do that, y'all. We get 20 people. I mean, I think we can do it. I know we can do it. What y'all want to do? 1,500? Uh-huh. All right. I'm definitely purchasing a ticket. Now, okay, so if you cannot purchase a ticket, y'all, if you cannot purchase a ticket, you can donate, okay? All right, we love Dr. Tony. He's one of my special brothers, like Overseer Ware. I love those guys. I really do. Thank you, Marcus Griffin, for $50. Thank you, brother. I thank you so much. So thank God we got both of my brothers on that I wanted to get on tonight. Dr. Tony over in Arkansas, and we got my brother Daryl on from Two Chefs at a Pan. He is going back to Funky the Neva. He told me this evening he will be back on Funky the Neva. He'll be by himself, but he will be going back, and we'll be over there supporting him as he promotes Grand Lux, his brand of cognac. Amen. All right. Okay. That being said, y'all, I need to get back to this episcopacy. Are y'all lifting me up? You know, are y'all lifting me up? Yes or no? Brian CARN. Hold on, sis. Let me see. Yeah, that works. That one works. I don't know if we're gonna be able to put this. It's kind of big. Let me see if we can put this in there. Oh, that's a big link. Let me see. Oh, Tyesse. You just walked into that one. You just walked into that one, Tyesse. No shame. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that link is too long. Oh my God, Tyesse. Renee. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. We'll make sure we're gonna make sure to get this link in Patreon. We're gonna get it on our social media, and we're gonna be sending it to you personally. Okay, so all the Tyesse Squad, be prepared. You're gonna be getting this link via email, not email, via inbox, DM. It's gonna be posted all over. Okay, all right. All right, that link was, that link was a different kind of link. Okay, so thank y'all so much. Brian CARN said that he's not going to spend a day in prison. That's what he said. He ain't going to prison. He said he'll never spend a day there. Now, he also said, do we have, I don't know, we can find it. We may have to try to find it. I don't know if we can pull it up at this late date. Hold on. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this over here. Wait a minute. So Brian said, Tyesse Squad, New Fathers and Friends, that he was never going to spend a day in jail. That's what he said. And listen, anything is possible. Anything is possible. God parted the Red Sea and trapped Pharaoh in his army. You know, that happened. He did that. And so anything is possible. So Brian is stepping out on faith, saying that he's never going to see the inside of a prison cell. That's what he's doing. He's stepping out on faith. What are you looking for, Tyesse? I mean, you're looking for YouTube, baby. That's what you're looking for. He said never, ever will he step foot up in that prison. That's what he said, Sister LaFrance. Are you praying with me tonight, LaFrance? So everybody that's out here looking for August the 14th, the prison, the board of prisons. The board of prisons can definitely, they can even do September 1st because the judge said no earlier than August 14th. He did not specifically say he must surrender on the 14th. Whenever a bail becomes available, most of these prisons are kind of, packed. Now I'm gonna pull this video up, y'all. Hold on one second. First of all, I gotta go back over here. Shout out to Joy 105 one more time, y'all. One more time. She does the work so bloggers can have it easy. Okay, so I'm gonna play this. Hold on one second. Got to give shout out to Joy 105. All right, let me see. We got this. Push play. Okay. So shout out to Joy 105. If you haven't subscribed, you don't know what you're missing. Shout out to our girl Joy 105 over there at Joy 105. You don't know what you're damn missing if you haven't. Hold on one second. There we go. Okay, now let's pull this up. I wish Brian would take a sabbatical and get some therapy. Darnell Adams, what you want him to do? Are you gonna sign? Are you gonna sign him up or what, bro? Okay, now I gotta go back over here.
Do all kind of stuff at me. If you got any sense and you're not living under a rock, you know what I'm going through. I went to court because of the IRS. They say I cheated on my taxes. If I did, I didn't know I did. I ain't never had this much money before. I didn't know what was going on. But guess what? I went to court.
Brian, no, bro. No, bro. I was in the courtroom, Brian. I was in the court. You just lied. Oh my God. The man lied in the pulpit. I was sitting on the second row. You said that you was a whole crook. You told the judge I did it. Oh my God. Oh, you said you was not making no excuses, Brian. You did it. Oh my God. How can these people play with God like this? I'm sorry.
They gave me 9 months. They said you've been sentenced to 9 months. They said you got 45 days to surrender yourself. While I'm waiting, my daddy is stricken with cancer, terminally ill. I got to take care of my daddy. While I'm waiting, the devil comes after my mama, attacks her outside where she can't see. While I'm waiting, I show up to church and the building is taken and folk are looking at me trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I will bless the Lord at all times. I'm under pressure, but I'm going to praise him anyway. The devil wants me to give up, but I'm going to praise him anyway because greater is he that is in me than he that's in the world. Be strong, be courageous. The Lord is on my side. Get out of your seat, run the power people, and tell them get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
Brian, get ready for what? What are they getting ready for? Everything that you mentioned is all self-inflicted. Like, how is this? That's not like Job, where God said to Satan, have you considered my servant Job? God didn't say, have you considered my servant Brian? All this you did, bro. Get ready for prison. Thank you, Overseer Weir. Get ready for damn prison.
Just a little bit.
Turn it off.
Glory. Tell glory another time. That's what I come to tell somebody. I'm not hiding what I'm going through. I'm not perfect. If you heard things about there, some of it may be true. But
like what? Like what? Like what, Brian? What that lady say on the Women of Brewster Place? You forgot to close your shades last night. I saw you told the other one to put down her book and bring you a cool towel. Just as naked as you could be. I'll tell you exactly what I saw.
guess what? I'm a chosen vessel. His hand is still on me. If God be for me, who can be against me? You can't stop me. You can't block me because God is with me. They'll never be able to stop you. They'll never be able to block you. I come to tell everybody in here, don't throw in the towel. Don't give up now. Something is about to happen. Something is about to break. The devil want to kill you, but the devil is a liar. Say, glory, glory, glory. Grab your neighbor, say neighbor, say neighbor, say neighbor. There will be glory after this. You're not going under. You're not going under. God gonna get the glory. Keep your heart right. Endure hardness as a good soldier.
Okay.
Many are the afflictions.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. This video 10 minutes. I'm not doing this. Tell out to Joe 105. I can't do this. I'm sorry. It's a wrap. Sir, let me explain something to you. First of all, you're going to have to stop bending over and jumping like that in prison. I'm telling you now. All that sure that you flexible like that, that needs to end tonight. Yeah, all that needs to end tonight. Please, sir, stop all that bending and throwing it and popping that bread basket and stuff. Don't do that. That's not good. Please don't do that. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but please don't do that no more. I was trying to one more. Oh, let me see. Okay, I don't think I have it. I'm not gonna be able to. Okay, we got it. Okay, we're gonna show this one more thing real quick. It is right here. Hold on. Okay.
He hates you, and he hates me.
Okay, wait a minute. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Here we go. Again, shout out to Joy 105.
Sister pride. Pride. I don't want.
Okay, there we go. Joy105.com. Y'all go there and check her out. Joy105, Joy105 info. Reach out to her, let her know how good she's doing over there. Okay, let's go.
To the members of KCC, I want you to check your tribe's group me or your tribe's group chat for a special link following this live for the members of KCC. Let me say this and put this out there. Anytime you all hear me say, I'm not going to jail, I don't mean that arrogantly. Please hear me by the Spirit. You all have to know me. I believe what I preach. I'm a man of faith. I am very aware of the charges that I'm facing. I am very aware of my sentence. And I want to say that in humility, because a lot of things I say, people don't know me and they misrepresent them. And they think I'm an arrogant person. And I don't want to be if I am. Proverbs 8:13 say, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy. I never want to be arrogant. James 4:6, God resists the proud. He gives grace to the humble. I never want to be seen as arrogant or proud. That's not God hates pride. Sick thing doth the Lord hate. Proverbs 6:16, 7 are an abomination. A proud look. When I say what I say it in the strength of what I believe as a prophet of God and what I speak by faith. And I'm going to be quiet because I don't want people to misrepresent me. I'm even this thing that just went viral. The only thing I was teaching on and was communicating was you have to try the spirit. We know we're not going to go through this again either, Brian. Okay, you're not arrogant. They just inboxed me that boy that I was talking about on my other channel, ATLT, is going to give you your orientation when you get to prison. Okay, they say ATLT going to show you the ropes and what you need to do to make it over there at that prison. Okay, I'm not going to listen to this. I'm tired of this man. I'm sick of him. All right. Close this out. Close it out, because we got a lot of show. We got a lot of show left here, Tyesse Squad, and one of my links did not render, so we'll have to go check that out. Please stick around. We have more content. Please stick around. There's a reason why this show has 700 people, and your other shows barely can crack 300, maybe 200 on a good night. There's a reason why. Okay, you all know the reason why. Because I was born to do this. And there's a bomb in Gilead. Somebody said, well, Tyesse, what if Brian CARN, they say his bed is ready on the 15th. I don't give a damn if it is available on the 15th. It's not the 14th. That's my damn point. You know? Well, Tyesse, maybe the bed will become available on the 16th. Watch that. That's my mama's birthday. Watch your mouth with that August 16th. That's the day Aretha left us as well. It's a very sensitive day with me. Don't put too much on at 16. I'd hate to hurt your feelings. Okay. Anyways, yes, you were, Ty. Yes, I was what? We're gonna have to try to raise $1,000 tonight, Tyesse. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Okay. I need 10 people to sow a seed of $100. This thing did not render. The devil is busy. But let me tell you something, devil. You will not get the victory. I know why you didn't want this link to come through tonight. I see you for your works. The first question is this? Oh, let me see. Okay. I believe this is it. I'm just believing God. I'm believing God because we have to talk about this. I'm believing God that this link is gonna work and we're gonna be able to get it done. And we just have to wait. We're gonna have to wait. Okay, there it is. Oh, okay. Born to do this. That is not the link. Okay, you know what, Tyesse? Don't panic. Do not panic. How is it possible? Let me see something. Hold on. Okay, we'll have to find that another time. That was Instagram, Tyesse. That was Instagram. Saints, we would love to have 500 likes. That's what I would love to do, y'all. Hold on one second. Devil, you're not gonna get the victory. Hold on one second. I'm gonna have to go to my other story. What's the man name? I'm getting a brain freeze. What's that man name that was over there sending dick pics to them boys? Oh my God, I'm trying to look it up manually. What was his name over there in Virginia? I just covered him. His name was, he's out of Virginia and was sending dick pics to the boys over there in Pennsylvania. His name is Tyesse. You can think of it right now. I just covered the man. I'm having a senior moment. Kenny Baldwin, thank you so much. Man, I done lost that footage, y'all, from the news people. I done lost the footage from the news. How did that happen? I think we, let me see. Okay, I done lost the footage from the news people. Okay, but I don't have to put that on the docket for another day. They will, you know what, Tyesse, you can do it Friday night. Because the news had a whole, we had a whole package on this guy, Kenny Baldwin, with his nasty ass. Okay,
we're gonna have to go to this Officer Tatum thing. Brian Carn, let me tell you something. Whether you go in on the 15th, thank y'all so much, or whether you go in on the 31st of August. Somebody said, well, Tyesse, he may go in sometime in September. Who gives a damn? Whenever you go in there, your 9-month begins on that day. That's the day it begins. Now, you could have been started your sentence and you would have been out probably around February. But because you keep delaying it and delaying it, you know, I understand your father is a special situation because you wanted to be out for him. I get it, you know. And then we get a lot of, you know, pushback because they feel like we're kicking the man while he's down and why don't y'all leave him alone and stuff. Sir, you are a public figure. You always lay people out, go viral. And so we just, you know, matching it, viralation. I'm just saying.
A lot of people say you all would hit me. You're liars. Thomas, what you would do if you came in my service. You're liars. Thomas, it would be the last time. Just stop lying because y'all going to hell. None of y'all wouldn't do nothing. You don't know me. And you'd never have the opportunity to play for me. So don't tell that lie. Musicians who talk about what you would do to me, the address to KCC is 3409 Brookshire Boulevard in Charlotte. The address in Jacksonville is 2104 North Main Street. And I don't have the address to the church in Houston. I don't know it right offhand. But you're welcome to come anytime and do all of this stuff that you say you would do to me. Stop lying so you can go to heaven.
What is it y'all sending me, Tyesse? Stephanie, is that his private print? Stephanie? Stephanie just said, wait a minute, hold on, Stephanie. That is not that man's meat print. Sir, you cannot be, sir, you cannot be telling the saints about the church and come up here and your meat print is in your pants like that. You can't do that. What? Let me go to this man, y'all. I gotta. What's his name? His name is. I don't see his name. I don't know his name, y'all. Just a video. I don't see no name, Stephanie. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, she sent me another one. His name is oh, this directly to his page. His name is David J. Venable. David J. Venable. He over there telling everybody to come to the church. He telling everybody to come to the church and meet just sitting to the left. You can't do that, sir. That don't go together with that. That's nasty. A lot of these pastors are freaks, though, y'all. The address to FCI just is y'all a mess. I can't post that, y'all, because I don't want no indecent claims on none of my platforms. I don't want to post that because you may get an indecent what you call it? Is it a roll or die? It ain't nothing that I would but listen, it's visible. We gotta get to this ATO taste of not ATO. We gotta get to this this serious case, y'all, with Brandon Tatum. I gotta get super serious for a minute, y'all. Super serious. Okay. Super serious. The amount of self-hate that resides in Officer Tatum, Brandon Tatum, whatever you want to call him, the amount needs to be studied, y'all. It really does. It is absolutely bananas that you got me talking about ATO nephew. The amount of self-hate in Officer Tatum needs to be studied. Now, I'm going to play the audio of what has caused the internet, well, black folks, to become incensed. And I'm hearing that he's getting some threats. He was getting threats already, but I'm hearing that he's getting more threats. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see who this is, what they say in here. Let me see what's going on here. I just listened to Prophet Brian Corn's message. He wants the church to get ready, start writing him letters and putting money on his books. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Okay, is that like a joke, or did you really hear that? Sometimes I don't get y'all punchlines. Okay, Quicks, whatever it is. Was that a joke, or were you really hearing that? Okay, because was that a joke on the get ready line, or was that something you really heard? Let me get my audio together, because this is going to be very triggering to some of y'all. It's going to be very triggering. So let's just get to this right now. Let's get it over with. Tyesse, you know what? What? This thing is not... There it is. Okay. This is my personal opinion. The man is really... Oh, your opinion? Oh, okay. Thank you so much. This man is sick, y'all. This is a sick puppy. I kid you not. Let's listen again. Trigger warning all around. Trigger warning all around.
But people are messaging me and telling me that there is heavy drinking and there's cocaine involved. And there's a particular person whom I know this person's name. I'm not going to disclose it. I'm going to go to the police first, and then I will disclose it if it doesn't interfere in the investigation. But this person allegedly was offering people cocaine, and someone close to Nolan, one of his friends, told me that this person was offered cocaine and rejected it from this person. And I was also told, and this person told me that it's over 100% chance that Nolan was using cocaine during this period of time. This person said it was 150% sure that when the toxicology comes back, that Nolan will have cocaine in his system.
So this man is human waste, human excrement. He is what he's trying to do. He's trying to put forth something that they may be able to use. I don't trust Mississippi at all. And so for him to do this while everything is still pending, right? For him to do this man is disgusting, y'all. I could not believe this. All these damn best friends. Everybody's a best friend. What are you getting out of this? Out here trying to make sure these non-melanated boys get justice, and you got a person that looked like you laying there, deceased in a grave. Like, what are you getting out of this, bro? Like, how does this man sleep at night? Like, you gotta really... At first, I'll be honest with y'all, I said, I think it's a grift. It's mainly the grift. I said, okay, he makes a lot of money. And a lot of people say that, like, Tyesse, it's the money. You know it's the money. But then I'm saying to myself, like, okay, but now that you've made a little money, look like you would kind of like pull down a little, pull back a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really believe he believes this. I really believe this dude believes what he's espousing, and I think he hates the fact that he is black. We're gonna play this audio one more time.
But people are messaging me and telling me that there is heavy drinking and there's cocaine involved. And there's a particular person whom I know this person's name. I'm not going to disclose it. I'm going to go to the police first, and then I will disclose it if it doesn't interfere in the investigation. But this person allegedly was offering people cocaine, and someone close to Nolan, one of his friends, told me that this person was offered cocaine and rejected it from this person. And I was also told, and this person told me that it's over 100% chance that Nolan was using cocaine during this period of time. This person said it was 150% sure that when the toxicology comes back, that Nolan will have cocaine in his system.
When the toxicology comes back, I don't believe it either, because cocaine is not a drug. First of all, cocaine is not a drug that a lot of teenagers do. Coke is not a teenage drug. You know, if you would have said meth or maybe fentanyl or Molly or Perks, yeah. Cocaine is a really, really, really senior and seasoned drug for people of a certain age. I don't believe that. But is he planning that out there so that the people that are working on that can put that forth? Is he setting that up? Molly, maybe. Perks, Xannies, Ice, Tina. Yeah, but what teenager, girl, you got some coke? Come on, y'all, think about it. And I'm 100%. Who gonna tell him there's no such thing as 100%, 150%? Who gonna tell him that? There's no such thing as 150%. My God, I hate when people say that. I'm 1,000% sure. There's no such thing as 1,000%. We gotta really, 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 really be clear, y'all, of what we're working with here in America. They are leaving messages on this woman's job Google review page, calling her everything but a child of God, talking about she needs to be fired. They mad at her because she sent out legal notices telling folks, listen, you might want to, get yourself together because I'm preparing to, subpoena and sue some people. So you might want to get your ducks in a row. They mad at her for being proactive about her child's murder. D.L. Hughley had a lot to say today, y'all. We're going to pull it up. We're going to get to it. Brother D.L. Hughley laid him to bed and pulled the covers up. I guess he made some comments about D.L. Hughley, talking about he's one of the least funniest, lamest comics ever. Well, D.L. Hughley had the last say.
This is Brandon Tatum.
Did y'all just see what unfunny ex-comedian D.L. Hughley just said about me? Posted a picture of me and my wife. To do what? To be a racist? You are the lamest dude in all of comedy.
What is more lame than calling yourself the job you used to have? You're not an officer anymore. You were a football player who failed at being a football player. You didn't make the team, so you became an officer. That wasn't working out, so you became an influencer. You talked about emotion. What is more emotional than this?
The word.
You cried for a white dude who the people didn't even think you worthy to speak at his funeral. You said you wouldn't cry for your son, but you cried for him. That's not emotion? You talked up the way Benjamin Crump talks.
Just want to blame white folks. And so I go out there because I know that lame Al Sharpton and Mr. I can't read Benjamin Crump is just race hustling, y'all.
You talked about how those boys are innocent. You had proof. Now, I don't know whether they're innocent or not. I don't know what happened there. But I know one conversation with a failed football player and a social media influencer is not the predicate. You don't have any toxicology report. You don't have an autopsy report. You talked about black people acting a fool. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that took 31 years and 3 trials to prosecute and find guilty the murder of Medgar Evers. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that in 2005 found 215 black people that were dead and buried in a pauper's grave and nobody knew they were there. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that just killed a 1-year-old boy and nobody's being brought to account about. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that has been poisoning black people with the water since the 1960s. Black people didn't look for this fight. They want justice. All they want is accountability. And if it's those boys, it should be that. Nobody has a predetermined notion. I don't know what happened. But if you're saying that Al Sharpton and that Benjamin Crump are on one side, you're certainly on the other. You talk to them for 2 days and now all of a sudden you know if they're guilty. You know if they're innocent. You know that. Your name is, your moniker is Officer Tatum, not Detective Tatum. You didn't make your way to detective. You're an influencer who says what white people want you to say. And don't you find it interesting that they chose to speak to you, and they chose to speak to you for the same reason that you're a conservative, for the same reason Turning Point did, because you're safe. They know you're a black man who'll do what he's told. You're an unremarkable black man who they know they can count on to be obedient. They pick you for the same reason they pick dogs. What is very interesting to me is this is Nancy Grace.
I left to believe that he goes out swimming all on his own, and the friend girl leaves, the mates from school leave, everybody just leaves him out in the water and he dies.
Now, Nancy Grace is a career prosecutor. She has tried 100 felony trials, 100, and not lost one. And she thinks that's something suspicious. But the social media influencer who failed at football and was a mediocre cop all of a sudden knows more than that. I don't know what happened. You don't know what happened. But I do know this. You said that a young woman with a pot of water acted so suspiciously that she should be shot by cops.
I think that this is justified, but it could have been avoided, but still justified. You can't throw boiling water on a police officer and not get shot.
But you don't think people that were on a boat with somebody in proximity to somebody and that person comes that day acting so suspicious they should be questioned? That's who you are. Debate you for what? What you are is what the people before you, you're Diamond and Silk, you're Candace Owens, you're Stacey Dash, you're that. And your career will age like avocados, because that's what they do. There'll be somebody else that replaces you. I've been around for 40 years doing what I do, and you still know my name. You know how I got to know yours? Somebody sent me a coon alert. They said, and you fit the bill. I don't know who you are, but I know what you are. I know what you do because I've seen people like you in my entire life. You can assail my career, but my career is longer than your life. You mentioned my name and I have no idea who you are. But I do know this, that one day when all of this is done, and it'll be after the next election cycle, when people are wondering who you are, when you go the way of the Larry Elders or the Sheriff Clarks or the Candace Owens or the Diamond and Silks or the Stacey Dashes or the Armstrong, like all of them, when you're there with them and you're wondering what happened, it's because you sold your soul for nothing.
Let me just say this, and I know people gonna clip this and get back, and I don't care. I really feel this way. I'm getting sick of black people, right? I like the black people like me and others that are conservative, that's smart, but the rest of y'all, I'm sick of y'all. It's hard to even want to be around black people, to be honest.
I have never once, and I've had a disagreement with a lot of black people that I've had disagreement, but I've never once had to make a video explaining I don't hate black people.
I do not hate black people. I know that people who are new to my channel, and you see people out there making these videos, it's comical to me because I don't understand how accountability leads to hate.
You said you can't teach me, you can't make me hate white people. You said that.
You want me to hate white people. I'm not doing it.
My question isn't making you hate white people. I don't want that at all. What I want to know is, who the fuck taught you to hate us?
Well, D.O. had time, y'all, today. Ooh, that's how the gays read, honey. You know, that's how I had to get a couple of girls together around here. So I know the energy, what it takes. I've had to pull a couple of girls to get them together. That's why they all hate me. I was trying to sabotage something, trying to plot something against the queen. You know, I'm triggered. Okay, but somebody rub Gail in the back, honey. She even got triggered, y'all. Rub her in the back. Let me tell y'all something, Ty Squad, new followers and friends. What D.L. Hughley said was very, very, very true. Very true. Okay? I've seen all of these people go by the way of the road. Eventually, you know, especially after the midterms, and then if there's a Democratic president elected, I'm not saying they're gonna go away. I'm not gonna say they're gonna go away. I'm not gonna say that their white counterparts are gonna stop supporting them. But I can tell you this: I've seen it like clockwork. All that stuff dies down, and you're hot right now because of Nolan Wells. You're hot right now because of Nolan Wells. You know, there have been people that were like really popping, you know, self-hating blacks, and you don't even know their names anymore. You don't even know whatever happened to, because people you're only as good as what you can deliver for them, you know, with that thing you do for white folks. I'm just saying, you're only good as what you can deliver. And what he basically does, he makes white people feel good about their racism, because here's the deal. I don't know what it is about this generation, y'all. They don't want to be racist. They don't. Clarification, Tyesse. They don't want to be labeled racist. They want to be racist, but they don't want to be labeled that publicly. Back in the day, racists were proud, and you know, they would call you the N-word in a heartbeat. Now it's different, y'all. It's different now. They want to have all the benefits of being a racist, but they don't want to be labeled one. Because you don't want to know why? Because social media now, we can identify you, notify your employer, notify corporate interests, notify some of your investment portfolio things that you may have. Yeah, we can notify a lot of people and say, do you know you have a racist on your board? Do you know you have a racist over there at that office building? So that's why they're not too proud. They want to be racist, but they don't want to be labeled a racist. Thank you, Larry. Yes, I've said that about several people, because you know it's an art form laying these girls out. It's an art form laying these girls completely to bed. Tatum remind me of that guy that was on our plantation platform recently. Oh, you talking about the little Steve Urkel, the greasy face Steve Urkel? Yeah, same energy. Ricardo, all of them got that same energy. And that little man that was over here, you can't tell me he's not 4'11". Can't tell me he's not 4'11". If he's 5 foot, I'll eat beets out of the can, and I hate beets. That's why, let me tell y'all something. We have a lot on our plates. We have a lot on our plates moving into this midterm election. This man is setting it up that he can call fraud. He's setting it up now. He's setting the stage so he can say something fraudulent happened, something shifty went on. They're trying to intimidate people, you know, so they won't go and vote. Latinos. We just got word today, after I got off the air today, 300,000 Haitians are getting ready to face an uncertain future here that are here. 300,000. Well, Tyesse, what's going on? What is this all about? You know, why are they trying to do this ethnic cleansing? Well, I can tell you what it is. They know that white folks are not having children at the rates of Latinos and blacks. They know that. And they know that they are on a fast track to become a minority. I've told y'all several times. I mean, how many times I have to say it? They understand the legacy of their ancestors. They know what they did. There's two things they're not going to be. How many times have I said this? They're not going to be outgunned, and they're not going to be outnumbered anymore. Okay? That's why they love the Second Amendment so much. It's not about no damn hunting and no damn rabbits and no damn mooses. The Second Amendment is they know what happened. And they don't know when a revolt, a Nat Turner or a Denmark Vesey revolt may jump off. They don't know. So that's why they love all these shotguns and stuff and BB guns and all kind of guns. I think that Black people, Latinos are already the majority. Well, for many, many years, people have said that they believe that 13% is a fallacy, and they do that to keep us intellectually and psychologically castrated. Somebody said that they believe that number is somewhere around 20%. They said we make up 13% of the U.S. population. Somebody said try 19 to 20%. Mm-hmm. Do you really trust the U.S. Census? Do you trust them? Yay or nay? Mm-hmm. I always tell people, they always talk about polls on TV. Have you ever been called and asked a question? I'm asking for a friend. Has anybody ever called your phone, one of them poll people, and asked you a question? Well, who the hell are they polling? This man has went out here, y'all, and planted a seed of pure evil, accusing this young man of being on drugs with no proof. Somebody said, somebody told me somebody was out there selling coke. And you're 100% sure without the toxicology results? Can I be honest with y'all? And I don't know who agrees. I don't know who agrees and who disagrees. If Nolan Wales toxicology come back and it was alcohol, of course, we know they were drinking, underage drinking. It happens every day in America. If Nolan Wales toxicology report comes back negative for cocaine, I think the mother should sue him for everything he's worth. Let me know, do you agree or do you disagree? I think she should sue him for everything he's got if that boy's toxicology report come back. And he don't have cocaine in his system. The EEOC office is trying to stop us from collecting demographic data. They don't want the real numbers for, yeah. If he is that sure, go to the, that's why everybody said, why come to the blogs? Why come to podcasts? Why not go immediately to the police and tell what's going on when all the information is sorted through and then you come out and say it afterwards? It's like, I'm being honest with y'all, it's like he's giving Mississippi something to work with. I don't know if anybody else is picking that up. It's like he's giving Mississippi little seeds and little things to work with. If he's that short, exactly. That's why Roe versus Wade was overturned, but the Democrats are going to put it back when they take over. Okay, talk to me, Lamar, because I need context. Why was Roe versus Wade overturned? Are you saying that it was overturned because the white babies that are being born? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you may be saying. I think a lot of Roe versus Wade is, they want to, population control, but I also think that America has a thing about having autonomy and agency over women's bodies. I don't know what that thing is, y'all. And that's just not from a gynecological standpoint. It's also all kinds of things. Like, I don't know, every area. Some people don't know that women used to have some of the older women in the chat would know, but you used to have your husband, before you could get a credit card or you could get a checking account, your husband had to sign off on it. Some of y'all remember those days. You can have a checking account or even a credit card without your husband. America's always been patriarchal. Yeah. I think I'm predicting, Darnell, excuse me, I'm predicting that something happened and it was nefarious. And I think Officer Tatum is really betting too much on red. I think we know he's not going to bet on black, right? But I think he put too many of his chips on red. Because, yeah, I think something is going to shake loose. Something going to shake loose. There is a high probability, there's a high probability of multiple scenarios. Nolan, wandered away, talked to a girl, then I'm just going through different things that I go through in my mind. Wandered away, started talking to a girl. It's a big island, walking all around, drunk, hanging out, maybe a little too inebriated. You know what I'm saying? Possibly tried to swim or try to, do something and got swept away in a rip current. It's also very possible that somebody saw him talking to one of these white girls and did something to him. It don't mean that his friends did it or his air quote friends did it. There's plenty of ways on that island for somebody to do something to you and then throw your body out and let the water sweep you away. Anybody ever thought about that? Like if he was in the water and he drowned in the water, look like the water would take him out to sea, take him out, not bring him back. So that some of this stuff just don't make no sense. I had to get my husband to sign for me, get a hysterectomy that I needed. I couldn't make a decision on my own body. It's a lot. If you call to make a report, when we get the real answers, I think a lot of us are going to be shocked. I think a lot of us are going to be like, oh my God, I kind of figured something was off. You could clearly hear, they want to tell us they're talking about they want to tell us that they're talking about the damn engine and they're talking about the boat. First they said the boat was filling with water. Okay, the boat's filling with water. Then TMZ talking about, oh, it worked out. And then they went on to the coast, to land. So the boat was filling with water. What happened? Y'all plugged it up like a sink. Oh, and then they made it on to where they was going. I guess they did. Okay. That's why people say none of this makes sense. And we're just asking questions. We as a people have the right with the stain and stench of Mississippi to feel like, okay, this is going to be a cover-up. They were saying on the day of, talking about they don't suspect foul play. Y'all ain't even, the body hasn't got picked up good yet. They need to stop that, Stephanie. All that, his best friend, how many best friends all of them was his best friends, I guess. All of them. I pray the ancestors torture them boys in their sleep that make them tell the truth. Well, let me tell you something. My mother used to say all the time, you can get away with something for a little while. She said, but Ty, let me tell you something. God has always had a way of bringing what's done in the dark to the light. So you get away with it for a while. But your day is coming. There's a black female engineer that's working on the audio headlines. Says she's a recent engineer graduate. On the call, the boy could tell the lady how much water was in the boat. It's a lot of drinking going on out there, y'all. Underage drinking, tempers are flaring. We don't know what the hell happened. They out there drinking that damn good liquor, that good whiskey. How did they debate some of the delete? The mother says a lot of messages were deleted. You know, we are asking critical as black people, it's like we always, it makes you angry, right? As black people, we can't say Black Lives Matter. They had a problem with that. Okay. Now we can't advocate for our own sons. We can't say, as a black person, my lived experience tells me something is off. Well, why you got to interject race? Well, why are you at a point where you don't feel that there's a need to interject race? Why do you feel like, okay, race is off the table? Why? How did you get to your point of view? I'll tell you how I get to mine. So he's doing everything on his side. This is the part that makes us mad, and everybody really want to do something to this man. And we don't condone violence. But he's over there doing interviews, flew down there, invited himself in, advocating for these non-melanated folks, working for them, working and to get the narrative out that they're innocent. But Ben Crump, Tyler Perry, all these people can't do anything for our side. That's why these people really want to put hands on this man. Of course, we don't condone violence. Here's the official Tyesse Report. I tell you, Tyesse, I don't know. I'm at a place now. Larry been telling y'all for the longest. Everybody talking about, well, Larry, well, how much is it gonna cost? And asking Larry a million questions. Yeah, at this point now, are we clear that it may be time to just get the hell up out of here? Like, what's it gonna take? Some of y'all talking about, well, Ty, let's wait until the midterms. Well, everybody think the midterms is just some holy grail. Well, Ty, let's just hold out to 2028. Let's just hold on. Some of y'all sounding like we are in an episode of what's that show called that they canceled? Oh man, that was a good show on WGN. Some of y'all sound like we're in an episode of it was on WGN. It was about slaves. Ooh, that was a good show. They canceled it. Underground. Y'all act like we're in an episode of damn Underground. Well, just wait till we get down to the River East. We're going to follow the North Star to Ohio. I believe everything is going to come out. I do too. The ancestors are already working. Erica Kimberly. The ancestors are already working on Nolan's behalf. And that ain't witchcraft. A lady came up to me the other day talking about, I wish we could put a rush on this. Ma'am, listen, lady, let's take our time. Because we don't want no rush jobs. We don't want any rush jobs. One of my other things did not upload, Ty Squad. I had two things that evidently they didn't render. But I believe God that I can talk about it tonight. I can talk about it tonight without the news coverage. Somebody say, Tyesse, you are Barbara Walters level. Yeah, you don't need no video. You don't need no video rendered. Okay, so the other story was Kenny Baldwin. Kenny Baldwin out of Virginia. They had some interesting information. But the other story, Ty Squad, tonight is we have a very serious hazing case out of Miami. Okay, we have a very serious hazing case where we see a federal agent is involved, and I believe this was a Kappa situation. One of the men, they said if he wouldn't have got to the hospital when he did, he may have lost his life. Okay, this is over in Dade County. Okay, and this is a Secret Service agent, you guys. Secret Service agent. They've all been arrested. Secret Service employee charged with attempted manslaughter in an alleged fraternity hazing incident. It's one of our lead stories tonight. We would have did rip from the headlines, but I've been doing a lot lately, so we didn't do rip from the headlines. The incident involved a non-university alumni fraternity. I want to be clear on this, y'all, so we don't get no misconstruation, right? This was a non-university alumni fraternity. Okay, all right. U.S. Secret Service employee is under total lockdown, house arrest on Tuesday after being charged in Florida with attempted manslaughter stemming from an alleged non-university hazing incident involving membership in a fraternity alumni group, authorities said. Secret Service employee Marquez Christopher Pender, age 29, was arrested on Monday, along with co-defendants Lamar James, age 26, Elijah Delano Dias, age 29, according to the Florida State Attorney, Catherine Fernandez Rondo. Pender was described by prosecutors as the dean of pledges. Let me say this before we go further. This involves bending over. They want you to bend over, and they paddle your naked behind with a wooden paddle. One man, kidneys were in such bad shape, had he waited, he would have died. So they're hitting your bare buttocks with such force that your organs are shifting, if that makes sense. I'm going to say this, I'm going to keep saying, there's a homoeroticism that a lot of these fraternities have that nobody really talks about. There's a homoeroticism that a lot of them tap into, y'all. One of the hazing victims is a University of Miami law school student, prosecutors said, but in a statement to ABC News on Tuesday, the University of Miami said Pender is not affiliated with the school. Other than the fact that one of the victims is a University of Miami School of Law student, this incident has nothing to do with the University of Miami or the University of Miami chapter of the fraternity. The university said in a statement, the three men, according to Rondo, allegedly used canes and paddles to beat two Kappa Alpha Psi alumni fraternity pledges over the course of, I want you to wait for this, 4 days in early April at two locations in Miami-Dade County. Rondo said one of the victims, the law school student, was beaten so severely he suffered kidney failure and had to go into surgery, undergo surgery. This case with the victims requiring hospitalization provide clear-cut examples of hazing danger. In Florida, hazing is abuse, and it is a crime. Its victims too often lie in their graves and in hospitals. We remember the young man over in Louisiana, over there at the, I think he was at Grambling or either Southern, y'all, and he lost his life to hazing. Besides attempted manslaughter, prosecutors identified the second victim as a Miami-Dade fire rescue employee who needed critical medical care following the alleged hazing incident. Besides attempted manslaughter, Pender, James, and Dias are also charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and causing great bodily harm and hazing with a deadly weapon. All of the charges are felonies. None of the defendants have yet entered pleas to the charges. Michael Townsend, the special agent in charge of the Secret Service Miami field office, confirmed in a statement to ABC News that Pender is a Secret Service employee. He's a Secret Service employee. Pender has been placed on administrative leave, according to Townsend. It's unclear if he's on paid or unpaid leave. The United States Secret Service takes serious any criminal misconduct allegations involving one of our employees, Townsend said. As the agent in charge of the Miami field office, I have been informed that a local law enforcement agency is investigating one of our employees. We are fully cooperating with this investigation. Townsend said he was unable to comment on the details of the ongoing investigation. The alleged hazing unfolded on April 1st at an apartment in Sweetwater, an unincorporated community near Miami, and continued there through April 2nd and April 3rd. Randall also said the alleged hazing involving the same victims shifted to another location in Miami on April 4th, bringing it to 4 days. I tell you, boy, this is something else. In one instance, the two victims were allegedly asked questions about the fraternity history. According to the arrest warrant, when they failed to give the correct answers, they were instructed to do half squat and one arm pointed forward while they were struck repeatedly on their buttocks. And the report alleges, according to the arrest warrant, in a separate hazing incident section, the victims were beaten so severely that they bled through their clothes, the warrant said. In a statement to ABC News on Tuesday, the Grand Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi said its Richmond, Perrine, Florida alumni chapter reported the hazing incident. The organization said the incident allegedly involved grown adult postgraduate persons and membership in an alumni non-university chapter. The arrested perpetrators in this specific incident are not active or financial members of Kappa Alpha Psi. They do not have an official affiliation with any chapter, nor any official role with the organization, the fraternity said. Likewise, they do not have any authority to conduct any program or authorize any processes on our behalf. The fraternity said it is fully cooperating with law enforcement in the investigation. Jimmy McKill, the national president of Kappa, I'm going to see if I can pronounce his name correctly. Jimmy McMickle. Jimmy McMickle, the national president of Kappa Alpha Psi, condemned the alleged hazing incident, saying in a statement that the fraternity maintains a zero tolerance policy on hazing. Hazing is illegal, strictly prohibited, and is never a condition of membership, McMickey said. McMickle. We neither condone nor tolerate acts of hazing behavior within our organization or from our membership. During a hearing on Monday in Miami-Dade Circuit Court, Judge Mindy S. Glazer approved a $75,000 bond Pender posted as part of the conditions of Pender's release. Glazer granted a request from prosecutors to place him on house arrest and total lockdown. Glazer also ordered Pender to wear a GPS device and have no contact with the victims. Pender's attorney, Justin Beckham, told Glazer that he and his client agreed to the bond conditions, saying, "We believe that they're in the best interest at this time." The attorney made no other statements about the case in court. Beckham could not immediately be reached for comment on Tuesday. It was unclear on Tuesday if the other two defendants, Tyesse and James, have hired attorneys. James was initially held on $75,000 bond on Tuesday at the Miami-Dade County Correction and Rehabilitation. According to online jail records, he posted bond and was placed under house arrest, the arrest warrant notes. Jail information on Tyesse was not available. It's just amazing, y'all, what people go through just to say, you know, I'm a part of this fraternity. I don't know. I've never heard of sorority sisters doing all that. I've never heard, you know, of the ladies going that far. But yeah, this hazing, y'all, it is crazy. You know, I've never ever in my life seen people willing to lose their lives, you know, and not saying this is a little too far. Yeah, it's a little too far. they're not even affiliated. Like, what? So y'all would have even been official. I don't even think they would have been able to be official. Y'all are not even. Why are y'all doing this to yourselves? And you do know your body gonna be damaged for a long time. Thank you, nephew. What the heck is with these? I don't know what it is about this hazing, y'all. It's like you just can't have a regular initiation process. What happened to the days of, maybe I don't know, jump rope, skip, or do something simple. Why do you have to beat people and stick stuff up in people's rectums? And it don't make sense. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Do some push-ups. Okay, do 100 push-ups. Okay, you're in. I don't understand. Maybe I'm lost. Maybe I'm losing something. Sororities do it. That it happens with them also. I never heard about it. I never have heard of a. Let me say this. I've never heard of a severe case from the ladies. I'm not saying it don't happen, but I ain't never heard. I mean, I just can't see the ladies beating each other like that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I can't say for sure that it's implausible. Implausible. It is. It's torture. It's wickedness. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. All right, thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. I'm not gonna belabor tonight like we normally do, y'all. We normally on here and we don't get up out of here to 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. I'm gonna stick around and talk to people for until the numbers go down a little bit. It is. I'm sorry. There's homoeroticism to all of that stuff that they do. Homoeroticism. I said it. And if I'm lying, prove me wrong. But what y'all be over there doing with all that stuff? I did not take up the offering. Let me see what we got here, y'all. Fan funding. Let me see what we got. Okay. First of all, we got to see what we're working with. Okay, wait. Why are you yawning, Tyesse? You already took a nap earlier. I got to go in here and finish Ruthless, y'all. What are we working with, Tyesse? Let's see what we got financially. We need we need $22. Okay. We need $22. If we get it, y'all. I'm done. Let me put up. If you enjoyed tonight's show, any parts of it, please support us tonight. It would be nice if we could get $122, but we'll settle for 22. Okay, we'll settle for 22. All Tyesse Squad members, move forward. We'll settle for 22, but it'd be nice if we get 122. Thank y'all so much. We need 2 people to send $11. That's what we need, and we're done. I just cannot believe. And them men probably, you go home and you can't even lay on your butt. You gotta lay on your side because your butt bleeding and child. And you let somebody do that to you for 4 days, and they're not even official. Child, I cannot. And now your butt and your rectum gonna be messed up for life. Yeah, it is, Starry-Eyed Marjorie. I heard about sorority and my alma mater using frankfurters on the pledges. Oh my God. They tried it when I pledged, but we was a hood line. We all was gonna fight. Oh, okay. I wonder if the guy is going to get in or not. Well, honey, they're not gonna get it. What you mean get in? Ain't nobody gonna get in. Everybody going to jail. Okay, now we need $11, y'all. We need $11. Thank you, whoever that was. Let me see who it was. It was Dorothy Curtis. Thank you so much for $11. Thank you so much. Now we need $11 and we can close this out, y'all. Then we're done. They're not affiliated. They're not affiliated with Kappa, Alpha, Psi, right? So if you're not affiliated, then this is some rogue, offshoot. Child, listen, y'all better be careful. That's all I can tell y'all. Be very, very careful out here. Okay, so we got, let me see. So what's today? We have, Tyesse After Dark tomorrow. That's it. I'm not doing nothing more tomorrow. I don't care what happens. Tyesse After Dark, that's it tomorrow. I would have just been a Kappa in the house for all that. Yeah. Just go get a black, a red and gold outfit, honey, and just walk around. Oh, I didn't know you were not here, Jared Gerard. I know you're not here, brother. Okay, the number's not really moving that much. It's not going down. Thank y'all so much. We need y'all to start going to your cars. Go to your cars. Everybody, go to your car. Everybody start going to your car. Y'all still waiting for some hot tea. You think some tea gonna break off. That's why you're not trying to go get up out of here. Some of y'all waiting for some more tea, huh? You love tea. Why y'all love tea so much? How many people in the chat love some tea? Why is that? We need these numbers to go down to like 100, but you don't want them to go down because you want some tea. Tyesse, what's going on? You got some more tea? What else is going on? Ain't nothing else going on. We're just out there in Miami with this fraternity. We did hear Oprah's, I guess, in the process of doing something different for her girls' school in South Africa. So I heard she's doing some things, making some changes. Oprah's had that girls' school for a long time, y'all. So, they were just saying that the nationals to protect themselves. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Oprah's been a long time, baby, over there. So I don't know. I have no idea. People are always sending me stuff. I cannot. Oh, he's from the South Fulton. Stop sending me this stuff, y'all. He's from the South Fulton Police Department. He answered 21 questions. Oh, wow. He's from South Fulton. Y'all are a mess. Wait. He's in the South Fulton Police Department. He answered 21 questions, y'all. Look. He's from the South Fulton Police Department. He just sent me this. What's your favorite color? And what's your favorite food? And all that stuff they asked him. Look. He's from the South Fulton Police Department. Look at him. Child, listen. T focuses our prayer life. You know, you're a mess. The saints are really shady, and it's very sad when you don't have, when you don't know that they really not for you, and they're just playing the game with you, but still dragging you in private. What you talking about, baby? Who is this Rob? Let me see who this is. Okay, the saints are really shady, and it's very sad when you don't know that they're really not for you and that they're just playing the game with you, but still dragging you in private. Okay, can you give it sound? Give it a little more sound. I know, Erica. I know, baby. Take your hat, cool drink, sit for a spell. I want to see what this person talking about. Who they talking to? Oh, it must be talking to one of y'all. Okay. What they talking about? Cool hat, take your wait, cool drink, take your hat. You want to sit for a spell? I'm gonna put some, let me put some ice in your lemonade. Oh my God, y'all a mess. He sent you that. Why don't you give him a call on tonight? Time for company. I was actually gonna send him over to your house. I was actually gonna send him over to you. You said you might want to look into getting into law enforcement. See if he can, you know, train you. Mm-hmm. In reference to Brian Carn, him preaching that convocation. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about something else. I was actually trying to send him over there to train you, so you can be with the police force. What's that little boy named Lamar? The Saints are really shady and it's very sad. Oh, they probably are. You live? Well, if you responded to me, you're live. The Saints are really shady and it's very sad when you don't know that they're really not for you and they're just playing in a game with you, but still dragging your pride. Oh, I know a lot of that probably go on with Brian. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of that go on with Brian. I know a lot of them people, you know, really not telling him the real deal. No. Ease, did you get what I sent you? Oh, child, honey, probably not. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Oh my God. So a friend of Nolan Wells is lawyering up, and amid speculation, he's denying a viral photo shows him with a woman, some trying to lead to Nolan's death. Great God from Zion. Nolan Wells is freeing and lawyers up. Denies claims he unalived him over a girl. I haven't got to yourselves. Wait a minute. What just happened? Shamarko said, get your lawyers. If you didn't do it, you know something. It wouldn't shock me if they unalived that baby over somebody, over some woman, one of them trailer park trash girls over there. Oh, let me see what Sarah sent me. Sarah, oh, you said it's on IG? Hold on. Has the number went down? It's still not going down. Okay. Okay, let me see. You said so. Okay. Okay, you said it on IG, Sarah? I don't see nothing, baby. Oh, there it is. Oh my God. You know, my Instagram sometimes it don't. Can you send it to me on Instagram? I mean, can you send it to me on Facebook, Sarah? Is it possible? Because sometimes stuff don't show up. See if you can send it to me on Facebook, baby. It'll help me out a lot. I don't know why. I think it's his phone. I think it's his phone. I'm going tomorrow and swap these phones. That's why some stuff don't come through, because of the memory. It's something going on with this memory. Honey, I got some stuff on this phone. It's a wrap, y'all. I gotta go get this phone swapped out. Yeah, Sarah, if you can, send it to me on Facebook, baby. And let me see what's going on here. It's always something. I don't see nothing. I don't see it yet, Sarah. Send it to me on send it to me on Facebook. Okay. Okay. Anyway, Sasquatch, I thank y'all for coming by tonight. We're just at a point now where once we hit August, then we just wait and see what happens, right? We wait and see what happens with Brian Carn, because August 14th may not be the day. I know we've been saying that, everybody's been using that on videos, but August 14th may not. It could be, it can be, but there's a high probability it's not. And, you know, he's not going to come out and tell us what day it is, because he knows I will be there to get that footage of him going in that jail. So he's going to sneak and go and turn himself in. But there's always somebody that's going to leak something, or something going to leak out. And if I get a hold to that date, I'm going to be there at them gates. I promise you I am. I'm going to get that footage. Now, I'm going to tell you this, Brian, if I don't get you going in, I'm going to get you coming out. Because that date I have. We'll know that date. I'll have that release date. So I'm going to do my best. But somebody just might leak it. Because he's not going to come and tell everybody, this is the day I got to turn myself in, because he know we'll go down there and be there waiting on him, Mm-hmm. Of course, everybody, when you get in jail, honey, you got a late night or early morning. Mm-hmm. Depending on, the scenario. Depending on who your cellmate gonna be. Yeah, you may have a couple of late nights and some early mornings in there. That's what that woman, Marsha Ambrosius said. Wait a minute. She said, it's gonna be a late night and an early morning. I can do it all night long. Oh. Don't you break this hanger? You got to put this shirt on. Put this shirt on this hanger when you get off this live. I can do it all night long. Mm-hmm. That's what they say. Okay. Yeah, 6:02. Still 6:02. Okay, here it is. Somebody sent me something. Okay, who is this, Sarah? Give me some context. I don't be knowing a lot of these people. Who is this man? They say another man that came out over there talking about another man that came out, what's his name? Another person come out talking about Herman Murray. It's a long time. A lot can happen. Who is this, Sarah? Give me some context, baby. Mm-hmm. Give me a little context, Sarah. All right, y'all. Okay, the number's going down a little bit. I'll hope those other cases that's similar to Nolan's. What cases are Lamar? What cases are you talking about? Talk to us. What cases are similar to Nolan's? Give us some sort of inkling. What you talking about? What cases, bro, are similar to Nolan's? Mm-hmm. Talk to us. What's that boy name? Lamar. Take you gonna sleep good tonight. I don't know why I keep waking up so early though. I be sleeping good, but I be waking up early. The sun don't even be up. Daniel Irving. Okay, we'll look into it, Lamar. We'll look into Daniel Irving. I promise. It's a lot going on, Top Squad, out here. As African Americans, y'all, we got to keep our hands on the plow. We got to keep our hands on the plow. That's what we got to do. Okay, everybody. I'm fit to go. Thank y'all so much. I don't know if did we get the $11 we needed? We did not. Okay, don't worry about it. We'll get it overnight. I love y'all. I thank y'all so much for stopping by as we did this breaking news coverage of the miscalculation of Brian CARN's surrender date. Many of us assumed that the 14th was the date, but it can literally be any date after the 14th, including the 14th. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Mm-hmm. Obsession, you know what? I saw that it was playing at the movies, and I've been meaning to see it. What is it on? Obsession. What is it on? What can I watch it? Peacock, Netflix, Amazon Prime. Where can I watch it? Mm-hmm. The gentleman he is interviewing is my brother from church. He was bullied by the saints. Okay, we'll have it ready to go on Friday, Sarah. We'll have that story ready to go for Friday, our Friday night church world news. I promise. Peacock. I have Peacock. Okay. I will watch it and then we'll have it ready for Friday night, Sarah. Okay. Any good documentaries right now? I can't think of one right off the top of my head. Yeah, nothing right now that I can think of, sis. Right now, I'm just catching up on some of my shows like All the Queen's Men, Ruthless. I just watched The Shy. I got to finish up Cape Fear. Yeah, I'm really doing a series right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, I got to finish that up tonight. What was that Dateline? I think I was there. Okay, I'll finish that up tonight. Okay. Have a good night. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. All those that gave, those that wanted to give, I appreciate you. I love you, and I will see you. Look like tomorrow we're only going to be doing Tyesse After Dark because I've been working. I've been overdoing myself. I got to rest. I've been really working hard here. So we're going to be doing Tyesse After Dark on tomorrow only. I may check in tomorrow briefly. Yeah. Hey, Kendall. Hey, brother. Good seeing you at Reformation on Sunday. Hey, Ty. Ben Crump is holding a press conference with Nolan Wells, Tyler Smith, and Daniel Ewing tomorrow at 11 a.m. Okay, well, we'll make sure to get the links out in Patreon and our community wall. Thank you for that, Kendall. I appreciate that, brother. Okay, so we'll make sure those links are put up in Patreon, and we'll make sure to get that on the community wall as well. You see the notification there, right? So, you know, check it out tomorrow. If you see it live, check it out. Okay. All right. You're welcome, Sarah. You're welcome, everybody. All right. Let me get out of here so I can rest. So I can take some rest. Well, not like that. Not like that. So I can get some rest. All right. Let me get on down the road. Cue the music. I gotta go. You know what, Tyesse? Just do the video outro. Do we have the other one? I don't know. We do not. Okay. I'm trying to think. Okay, let me see something. Tyesse, just, you know, baby, just call it today. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you. I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it, okay? Before you go, please subscribe. Hit the like button, all that good stuff. Do all of that before you get up out of here. All right, those are our disclaimers. And we finna get on down the road. We finna ease on down the road, just like, what's the name? That's what we finna do, Ty Squad. We finna ease on down the road. Good night, good night, good night. You too, Shelly Bowman Strickland, Clifton, Jerry, Gerard. Thank y'all so much. Looking forward to the press conference tomorrow. Maybe we'll have a little more information. Ben Crump needs to start laying some of these girls out, like laying these dudes out. Lay them out, Ben. You know, do like D.L. Hughley did tonight. Okay, y'all, I'm out. Bye. Maybe somebody just comment. Let me see something. Good night, Bees, nephew, Rochelle, all of my illustrious mods. Good night. I'm gone.